So as I was a banker at the time, I was working with a lot of ag customers. Of course, I'm in Grinnell, Iowa, right in the center of the state. We are corn country. My neighbor's typical crop rotation is corn, snow, corn, snow, corn, snow, corn, snow. And I was curious, how am I going to help my customers through this hard time? How am I going to help my customers adjust to a record corn crop? What am I going to take away? What can I learn from Elwyn Taylor as he's presenting? And I learned a lot when Elwyn Taylor stood up and presented. He went through his slides. He was talking about the weather. He was talking about changes in China. He was talking a little bit about climate change. He was talking about weather or ocean temperatures in South America. Elwyn covers all his bases. But he never quite got to what's going to happen in the growing season in 2012. He had an hour presentation. We were 50 minutes into it. I still didn't know what I was going to tell my customers about what to expect for this summer, for the summer of 2012. So finally, Elwyn begins his wrap-up. And he clicks over to a slide, and it's 2012 weather predictions. And Elwyn said something that has really stuck with me. It's had a profound impact on my life and how I treat speaking engagements. Elwyn stood up and he said the weather in 2012 is going to depend on two things. Should an El Nino situation develop off the coast of South America, it's very likely we will see adequate moisture in the Corn Belt, and we will see above trendline crop yields in Iowa and the surrounding states, should an El Nino situation develop. On the other hand, should a La Nina situation develop off the coast of South America, then it's very likely we will enter a period of dryness, could lead to a drought situation. If that's the case, we will see below trendline yields in Iowa and the surrounding states in the growing season of 2012. On the other hand, Elwyn said, as of right now, the Southern Oscillation Index, the tool we use to determine whether or not we're in an El Nino or La Nina situation, is in neutral. And when that's in neutral, it makes it very difficult to predict what the weather's going to do in the growing season in 2012. And then Elwyn Taylor sat down. And that was the end of his presentation. And I was blown away at the genius of this man. He talks every year to the Iowa Association of Ag Lenders. Every year, Elwyn's there. What do you think they said to him the next year, after we went through this horrendous drought in 2012? By God, Elwyn, you called it! We had a drought just like you said we would back in March. That is just uncanny. That's how you get tenure, ladies and gentlemen.